Hi, it's Alexis Hasselberger, time management and productivity coach. Let me ask you a question. What is your definition of productivity? All right, I'm going to just wait a second while you think of that for yourself. Okay, now I want to share with you what my definition of productivity is. So, my definition of productivity is doing what I intended to do, right? Is that different than you would have expected? Is it different than yours? Right. Sometimes people think that as a productivity and a time management coach, that my goal is how to do all the things more, better, faster, and that is what I want to help people with, and that is what I do myself. Right. But actually, I don't think that's the point. Doing more, that tends to add to stress, right? And I want to live a life that is relatively free of stress. Of course, I'm a real person. I live in the real world. I have stressors, but I don't want to, induce stress on myself by thinking that productivity is something that I need to do more, bigger, faster, all the things, shove it in, be the most efficient person all of the time, 100% of the time, right? That's not it to me. For me, it is about intention. And what this means is that I have autonomy and that I have agency in the things that I do. So for me, if what I intend to do is to spend a Saturday afternoon in my hammock in my backyard with a book and a beer, that is productive. I intended to do that. If I intend to write a bunch of blog posts in one day and do that, and I do it, that is what I intended to do. That is productive. Neither of these things are mutually exclusive, right? They can both be productive. I feel just as good at the end of doing each of those things as I do the other. I feel just as good when I intend to binge watch a show, and I do, as I do when I get a whole bunch of work done for my work, or I make dinner, or whatever it is, because I've intended to do those things. And so I want you to think about, for your sense of productivity, for your sense of feeling good and done and enough, what does that mean for you? What are your intentions? Do you submit to this idea that we just have to be doing more all of the time, and somehow, some way, we're going to fit all of the things in, and then eventually someday we'll get to relax? Or do you want to build in that rest, that relaxation for yourself right now? Do you want to think more intentionally about the things that you're doing so that your definition of productivity can be whatever you want it to be? It doesn't have to be mine. I'm not here to tell you that my definition of productivity needs to be your definition, but I am here to share with you that there is a different perspective on this, and that you don't have to fall prey to those, all of the ideas that to be productive, we have to be engaged in, meaningful work 100% of the time. And that if we're not optimizing every single moment of every single day, then we're not being productive. No. Productivity, to me, it's about intention. And I'd love to know for you in the comments, what does productivity mean to you? What feels the best as a definition for yourself, so that you can live a life where you feel good about the time that you have and how you spend it. Now, if you want to continue to get content like this, please make sure to subscribe. I would love to see you here every week.
Just like she said, make sure to like and subscribe, because only about 20% of the people that watch our videos are actually subscribed. So it'd be a big help if you were to subscribe.